Tiger Woods' top 10 greatest shots. Well, there have been ups and downs in Tiger Woods' life inside and outside the course. There is no doubt that he's one of the best we have ever been. And as they say, there is nothing wrong with looking back, since that is what we will do in this video. Welcome to the channel, and today we will look at some of the greatest shots made by the Hall of Famer and legendary golfer Tiger Woods. Number 10. 1996 Milwaukee Open, 14th in one hole. 1996 was a year of many great milestones in sports, and also coincidentally, it was when Woods debuted. And he didn't waste any time showing his talent to the golfing world. Woods made his tournament debut in the Greater Milwaukee Open, and after opening rounds, Woods was 8 shots off the leaders and was off the mark going into the final day. But he then became the talk of the town after making a magnificent and show-stopping shot. After he opted on a 6-iron par 3 14th hole, he made a spectacular shot in which we saw that the ball bounced 2 times beautifully, only to get in the hole in the first attempt. This was just a glimpse of what was about to come from this man. Number 9. 2012 Memorial Tournament 16th hole second shot. Tiger Woods was always special when he played in the Memorial Tournament. By 2012, he had already won 5 times, and this magical shot came at the right time as Woods was 4 shots away from getting into the final round, but his tee shot on par 3 changed the game as it went directly into the pin. This gave Woods a good advantage as he was only 1 shot behind the leader Rory Sabatini. This shot was poetry in motion. Number 8. 2010 US Open 18th hole second shot. Sometimes, the greatest of all can also have some stumbles during their games, and what matters most is how they come back to snatch the victories they dearly want. And a bad start was what exactly happened for Woods in the opening of 2010 US Open. Even when things weren't going his way, Woods managed to get it right with his birdie shot. He had to make sure that this was calculated since there were some trees and bunkers he had to avoid. Number 7. 2001 Players Championship 17th hole third shot. Unsurprisingly, one of the greatest ever putts shot came from one of the most worshipped athletes of the sport. And this putt shot was perfectly in the mix with Woods' maiden victory. An iron shot made him gamble with the water pointing towards the back of the green at the TCP Sawgrass 17th hole, while most of the golfers would have got away with a par, but not Woods. He stroked the ball with absolute precision and zipped it across the green 3 times, and he threw his hands off in his signature celebrating style after he put the ball in the hole. Number 6. 2008 US Open 18th hole playoff forcing putt. Tiger Woods made everyone in awe after playing one of his greatest plays in the 2008 US Open. Woods suffered that day because of the injury he had picked up at the time and missed 3 shots. A birdie was needed to force a playoff, and the things were not so good with a 12-foot downhill putt in his way. After getting all his calculations right, he shot a tee and successfully put the ball in the hole. And who can forget his signature roar that came next? Bravo, Tiger! Number 5. Tee shot at the Masters 2019. Masters 2019 was a long arc of redemptions for the legendary golfer since this was his first major victory in 11 years. After taking a strong lead in the 15th, his calming shot in 16th cemented this performance as one of the greatest comebacks in the history of the sport. Number 4. 2002 PGA Championships 9th hole bunker shot. Woods was 3 shots back from the leader and was already into the 9th hole, which was his 18th day. Unlucky for him, Woods had to take a risk after he had to make a shot from which many people got wrong. But not Woods, as he took a risk and made a 3-iron shot which was successful. This made the crowd go nuts. Woods couldn't hold the smile off his face and then went on to say that was the greatest feeling shot I've ever made in my life. Number 3. 2000 Bell Canadian Open 18th hole bunker shot. A tough battle with New Zealander Grant Waite made things go downhill for Woods during the Canadian Open 2000. After his shot found its way into the bunker, Woods took the risk and pulled out a 6-iron. Yes, as crazy as it sounds, it's true. And boy, was that risk worth it. He managed to get the ball off the wet sand and put it 18 feet away, just inches off the green. This proved that Woods could go to absolute limits to win at any cost. Number 2. 2000 NEC Invitational 18th hole second shot. This hit by Woods was one of the most poetic and memorable shots in the sport's history. If playing during the day wasn't hard already, a storm had caused a delay and made them play at night. Everyone was eagerly waiting to see what the best golf players in the world at that time could do. And just as they expected, he succeeded in keeping their hopes alive. Fans surrounded the 18th hole in the hope that Woods would perform the magic that he does. And with his calculations, he made one of the most beautifully struck shots. Even in those difficult conditions, the ball landed only 2 feet away. Number 1. 2005 Masters chip shot. This arguably a shot that will be remembered for centuries to come. Woods entered the tournament hoping to end his 34-month drought of a win, and he finished it in fashion. Even after ending up on the left after missing his green, his haters thought it was a game over for him. But with his sheer talent, he pulled one of the most looked after and imitated shots in history. Tiger Woods was and will be the true masters of this game. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, smash the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for notified updates.